Get ready. The way clients find, follow, and stay loyal to salons is about to change. In this episode, we're breaking down the top digital marketing trends that are already shaping the salon industry heading into 2026 and what you can do right now to stay one step ahead. So if you're ready to step into the future of salon marketing and make 2026 your biggest growth year yet, this episode is the roadmap you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Salon Scoop, the podcast that helps salon owners and salon professionals grow their business, boost their brand, and stay inspired. From salon marketing and social media to leadership and growth, we uncover the strategies and stories that move the industry forward. If you love learning, growing, and are serious about leveling up your salon business and brand, you've just found your new go-to podcast. From the evolution of artificial intelligence to hyper-local search engine optimization and everything in between, salon marketing is evolving faster than ever before. In today's episode of the Salon Scoop, we're going to give you the scoop on what's coming next. Really the cheat sheet to help you future-proof your business before the rest of the industry catches up. You're going to discover which marketing trends will dominate 2026 and which ones you can safely stop wasting your time on. You're going to learn how to leverage new tools, right, like artificial intelligence and automation to attract dream clients, boost bookings, and save hours every week. And you'll uncover the one strategy that will separate thriving modern salons from those that get left behind. It's an exciting episode. 2026 is around the corner. And with me to delve into these salon marketing predictions that are going to dominate next year is Sarah Perrin. Sarah, you have your crystal ball in front of you?
Well, I don't know if I'm like 2026. I swear we were just doing this kind of similar episode for 2025. Like this year has just gone by so quickly. And like you said, have never evolved quicker on the digital, landscape. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of talk about like what our predictions are and just like based on, what we've kind of picked up on throughout the year. So again, like you say, put time into this and quit wasting your time with other things. So if we can help people out on that front, then we're doing our jobs.
Yeah, and I think everybody does recognize, the digital world continues to shift and change and evolve. And as frustrating as that is, believe me, it's as frustrating for us as it is for you, our listeners out there sometimes. But we have to stay on top of it. And that's our responsibility for you. That's our mandate. That's our mission really, is to give you so you don't have to do all the research yourself. Stay connected with us. Follow us on social media. Make sure that you're part of our VIP newsletter where we're sending out all the latest tips, strategies, and advice that can help you. And of course, hit that subscribe button so that you're getting all the latest episodes of the Salon Scoop podcast for you here. So here's what's coming up for you to be hyper aware of heading into 2026. Sarah, why don't you tell us what's happening with video, because we know that's been a huge part of the last kind of year or two. Where is that going?
Yeah, so video obviously over the last handful of years has kind of evolved. It started off with, IG lives and these long videos and things like that. So short form has definitely been, reigning supreme over the last year or so, because as consumers, our attention spans have continued to get smaller and smaller. So definitely short form video is king still, but you definitely want to put like a new spin on it, right? People are getting sick of seeing the same old, before and afters or quick little blips here and there. So you definitely want to try and get a little bit more creative with what type of short form video that you're putting out there. So again, people love seeing that kind of like personalized. They want to see your personality and what you're doing on a day to day. So day in the life videos or what I wore this week videos, those ones that kind of show your personality and are still, salon related and professional, but show a little bit more of who you are as a person. Also, voiceover tutorials instead of, again, just like a quick video of like, this is how we do it. Consumers are wanting to learn. They are going to TikTok and YouTube to find these tutorials that lead them through step by step. So instead of, again, just, Before, after, you want to dive a little bit deeper into it, add that extra layer with, a voiceover text, captions, things like that. Virtual experiences, again, showing what your space looks like, what your salon looks like, what your chair looks like, what an appointment looks like, start to finish. And then again, utilizing AI for different edits and things like that. So the capabilities with AI is, again, just like constantly evolving, so you might as well utilize it. So again, asking AI for some of these ideas, or asking them to edit your video, or using AI integrated or integrations in different platforms to see how they would adjust said video, right? So short-term video or short form video is still definitely a thing, but like putting a different spin on it and kind of getting out of just the usual before and afters and things that we've seen so many times already.
Love it. All right. Well, artificial intelligence is going to be a theme in today's episode for sure. And the next topic I want to speak to is search engine optimization, right? SEO, your Google rankings. And there's really two parts to this that I think are really on the horizon. The first is voice search. And it's going to be a while still. This is not going to be like front and center in 2026, but from the smart homes that we have, right? Whether it's, Alexa, or, your Google Home, where we're asking it, we might start hearing things saying, Alexa, book me a facial at a downtown Miami salon, or where can I get a good balayage service locally? And so those voice tools are going to start giving back answers, search answers. And that's a whole new ball game. But you have to keep in mind, it's the same thing when you're searching on Google right now. The first results that you're getting are now an AI generated response from Google Gemini, right? So when you're typing in any search, you're typically getting an AI generated result. What does that mean for us? Well, just remember that those AIs, whether it's a voice activated one or it's a written one, it's still getting its information from what's on the internet today. So you still need to be mastering your basic SEO, right? So that you have all those factors in place that you would normally show up, number one, or in the first few suggested results in a search, because then you're more likely to come out in the AI summary at the top, or a voice generated result, right? The voice generated result is not going to go and grab the 50th salon that's listed on a search. They're going to be talking about the first one, the one that's most relevant. So that hyper local SEO is still very, very relevant, and mastering your Google rankings is critical to make sure that you are captured by the AI and voice search tools that are happening today. So to stay ahead, you've got to make sure that your Google business profile is optimized and updated regularly. I would say at the very least monthly, if not more frequently. You want to be adding location-based keywords across all the pages of your website, both in the main content and within the title tags, meta descriptions. You want to be sure that those keywords are incorporated into reviews if you can. You want to embed maps and directions inside of your website to improve the local ranking signals that it tells to Google. Lots to do on SEO. We really, really encourage you to double down on this. In 2026, we have an amazingly affordable SEO service specifically for salons and spas. Highly encourage you, if you're interested in learning more, to reach out to us. You can go to salonsos.ca/SEO to get a free audit of your current business, and or to reach out with any questions. We'd be happy to help you on that.
Yeah, I love how you touched on, like, again, the hyper local, not only being like your city or, province or, state kind of thing, but like neighborhoods within those places. So I think that that's another huge thing, is wherever in your social media captions or on your website, if you can be, incorporating the actual neighborhood that you're in, people are looking that type of thing up as well, right? So again, hyper
For
local
sure.
is super important,
Yeah.
right? So like you said, Scott, this is going to be a quick one because we all know that AI is here to stay. But AI, just utilizing AI tools for smarter marketing is definitely going to continue to be a thing, and probably more of a thing than it already is. So not only using it to create content suggestions, and ideas and captions and things like that, but also you can take it a level further and get it to predict scheduling to make sure that you're posting at times that are when your demographic is on social media and when you're going to get the most engagement and views and eyes on the content that you're putting out. You can also use it for, again, smarter email campaigns. So making sure that like the people who are interested in XYZ that are clients through your salon are receiving smart SMS marketing and email marketing that's kind of specifically tailored to them. So again, more so, we've talked it to death how social media is, or how AI is wonderful for social media brainstorming with content and captions and things like that. But I think moving into the new year, people are just going to, the more that you learn to use it, the smarter you're going to be with it, and the more you realize how many capabilities it has in so many different levels of marketing, not just with social media. So I can definitely see that being something that people latch onto a little bit more for the new year, is diving into different areas of digital marketing for their salons.
Now, if you're listening to this right now and you're thinking, I am, behind on this whole AI thing, I want to extend you a special offer. We developed an online training to learn how AI can help you save time and be more efficient in your business. I'm prepared to offer 50% off this training. And here's the kicker. The regular price is only $23 Canadian in the first place, people. $23. You get 12 hours of self-directed videos, but I'm going to give you 50% off to make it that much easier if you email us requesting this at info@salonsos.ca and just say, you know what, I'm requesting the 50% off the AI training I heard in the podcast. Okay. We'll gladly set you up from that standpoint. It'll be 50% off of $23. And if you don't get the 50% off, you're still winning if you want to learn about AI. Because it's just so important. All right, next thing that we want to talk about that's going to be really advancing in 2026 is the rise of salon e-commerce, but through social media. So what we call social shopping. People are going to be wanting to, and other businesses are already there, other industries, where you can click inside of your social media to start purchasing items that are featured. We want to be reducing that friction for people to make purchases of products. We launched a whole episode about salon e-commerce and social shopping a couple of months ago. I'm not going to get into all the details here. I'm going to encourage you to go and look for that episode. You can search for it, social shopping, salon e-commerce, and listen to all the details of how this is important. We give you the details of how you can get it set up on your Instagram, on your TikTok, to be capitalizing on this trend that is definitely advancing quickly.
Yeah, 1000%. Next step would be real time client communication will become the norm. It's not only going to be a nice thing for you to have, automated messages or chat bots or whatever it might be on your salon social, your website. It's going to become expected. And as a consumer, I'm sure you've noticed that, like when you are on, a website of a business that is at a certain caliber, you just expect to be able to have that immediate contact, whether it be, again, a chat bot because it's connection, to be able to call them and get a call back immediately, to get an automated response, whatever it might be. People are going to be expecting that instant gratification. So making sure that you have your automation set up on social media, making sure that you're maybe looking into different AI chat box integrations on your website. One thing I would like to just give as a quick note, because I do love the automations, but sometimes I find, again, as a consumer, I will message a company and all of a sudden you get like multiple automations. So make sure that you're really cleaning that up. And if you are automating just like a standard generic message, that you do have a real person that is able to respond to that message within the time frame that you said that you were going to get back to them. AKA, our salon is closed right now. We will have a message to you first thing the next business day. This is where chat boxes, like the AI ones, come in handy, because you can train them to respond to different inputs and different inquiries so that they're automatically getting that message. So I would say, again, for the new year, like that's going to be something that we see a lot in multiple different industries, but specifically like the salon. If anybody here manages their salon social, the amount of times in a day that you get a message that just says, how much is balayage? How much is haircut, whatever it is, kind of thing, just like not even like a full sentence or anything like that. And if somebody literally just types in balayage on your website and AI has this automated thing where they respond back, our balayage pricing system is such and such and such, they're getting that answer right away. And then you're saving yourself time from having to type out a long message about how you have different prices for different stylists and yada, 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 and so forth. So, yeah, I think those types of automations and just that automatic response is going to be huge for the next year or for the new year, and probably just moving forward in general. People aren't going to be getting any more patient. They want answers immediately. So,
Yeah, having an AI chatbot on your website is almost like having an additional employee for your business, right? An admin assistant, a customer service agent that can be costing you as little as $25 per month. So think about it. It can be a minimal investment that can really actually be advantageous for your business. Feel free to reach out to us if you need help setting one up. We're happy to do that for you. All right. Next thing that you need to be aware of is a growing trend in society. I'm sure that you're feeling it, is the rally around community. And what that means is that purpose driven marketing or values based marketing and branding is really going to be important. Consumers care more about what you stand for than what you actually sell. People want to do business with companies that they believe in, right? That share the same values. So for you to be able to make sure that you actually figure out what your purpose is, what your why is, and be communicating that clearly in a way that resonates emotionally with people will be really valuable. And as well, finding ways to collaborate locally with community events and collaborations and give back projects can really help to define your culture, your values, and be communicating on that. We've just recently released an entire episode about community give back programs. We have a huge list of suggested ideas. Sarah shares some of the top ones that she's been doing in her salon over the last several years that have been successful. Highly encourage you to check out that episode for more information about purpose driven marketing and community give back programs. That'll be very important moving forward in 2026.
yeah. So now we're going to get back into kind of like the digital side of things, not just the content that you're putting out, but kind of your overall strategy. So omni-channel marketing is going to be huge for the new year, and we're already starting to see that. So what does this mean? It means that your message, your experience, your branding, everything is completely cohesive across every single platform that you're putting content onto. So whether it be social media, your website, email marketing, in salon posters, even your loyalty program, all of these different platforms that you have content on, clients are expecting a seamless experience across every single board. So that means you're wanting, again, your messaging to be spot on. You want your branding, your colors, your fonts, your just overall experience. You want people to look at, a website page and be like, oh, that's Salon S.O.S. Or they get an email and it's, oh, yes, that's Salon S.O.S. It's the same verbiage. It's the same values and messaging and everything like that. So that's something that's always been super important. But I think that oftentimes, I know for myself, for my own salon, I'll start to get a little creative and, throw in different things, or we'll try out, how does this verbiage go? But you want clients to have the same feeling and experience with whatever it is that you're putting out. So it's really important to make sure that you have a cohesive brand strategy.
I'm going to piggyback on that, Sarah, and also say that's really important. Any messaging, if you're talking about a promotion, if you're talking about a community event that you're hosting, you want to make sure that the messaging for that particular thing, whether it's an event, whether it's a promotion, a sale, that gets communicated across all of your channels in a consistent way. You want that obviously on your social media, but you want to make sure you have a consistent message and branding on your website for that, on your email newsletters, on your loyalty app. There should be a message, a communication, a coupon that has a similar message so that you're hitting people from all angles. That 360-degree approach is so critical. We would be more than happy to sit down with you for a free, I repeat, a free marketing consultation to kind of review your overall footprint. It's really important. And all that we care about is making sure that you have some foundations in place to help make sure that your messaging is consistent. It just goes so much further. So again, do not hesitate. Our advice is always free. We are here as a resource for the industry. I care so much about helping salon professionals have success. Do not hesitate to reach out. Okay. Our website, salonsos.ca, email info@salonsos.ca. We will sit with you and we will review all this for free to make sure that you're on the right track. Don't hesitate. Okay. Last thing that I wanted to just touch upon is data and analytics. We are getting into a world in our industry specifically where data is becoming more and more available, and we have tools to analyze it better and better with AI. We've done an episode recently about an industry data report that's actually tracking real numbers about salon growth on services and retail, really groundbreaking stuff. So this is now going to be an art form, and salons that are looking at their data and being able to analyze it better and make smarter decisions are going to be able to take a couple of steps ahead. So we definitely encourage you to start looking at what reporting you can get from your software system, what information you can get from your emails, from your website traffic. Maybe have somebody help you to look at that information on a more regular basis to make smarter decisions. Or again, there are some AI tools out there that will allow you to analyze it and give you some suggestions and conclusions. All right. It's been a big episode, but an important one because there's lots coming, and we want to make sure that you're well equipped to grow in 2026 and take advantage of the ever evolving, right, digital landscape that's out there. 3 words that we want you to keep in mind for 2026: connection, customization, and community, right? Clients need more than just great hair or great skin. They want experiences, they want convenience, and they want values that align with theirs. All these are important. Hope that you picked up some important tidbits from today's episode that you can incorporate into your marketing strategy moving forward into 2026. Again, don't hesitate to reach out to us if we can help you in any way, shape, or form. Free consultation. Our advice, might be something that helps make a difference in your salon, and that would make us so happy to know that we can have some little part of your success. Wishing everybody a great rest of your day, great week. Go out there and implement something new, right, to embrace the evolving shift in technology into 2026. Thank you so much for listening to the Salon Scoop podcast. This show is produced by Salon S.O.S, a digital marketing agency by industry professionals for industry professionals. If you want simple and affordable solutions for any of your salon marketing needs, such as websites, client loyalty, Google search rankings, social media, or more, come visit us at salonsos.ca or on Instagram at salon.s.o.s. If you want to hear more episodes like this and help us continue to bring the industry great content, it would mean so much to us if you would support us in one of the following ways. Either share this episode with one other industry professional, and rate the show on Spotify, or write us a quick review on Apple Music. We want to hear your feedback. If you have follow-up questions or ideas for future episodes, please reach out. DM us on Instagram at salonis.s.o.s or hit us up on our website again at salonsos.ca. Again, thanks so much for listening. Now go get your hustle on, keep smiling, and we'll catch you on our next episode.